What's going on, guys? Michael from MJ and Credit Consultants. A lot of people struggle to go ahead and get the car of their dreams because they can't get approved. Well, today I'm going to talk about the secret that no one talks about to get approved for these cars with the best interest rates and little to no down payment. Let's get straight into the video. So obviously the point of this video is to learn how to get that car as soon as possible. So we're going to aim for a goal of 30 to 60 days. This is how you do it. So really the only way to get your score up as fast as possible in 30 to 60 days is with these three things. The first thing is going to be trade lines. Guys, if you don't know what a trade line is, when you add a trade line, it's basically adding someone's credit onto your credit report. So let's say, for example, you have a bad credit age that's like a couple months or just a year. What you can do is you can look for a trade line that has a long age. So let's say you start looking for trade lines that have, let's say you start looking for a trade line that has 6 up to 10 years. Now your average age on your credit report is gonna go up like crazy. So because that dealer was telling you, nah, you can't get approved because you have a low credit age, now you're gonna have a higher average age. It's gonna help you get approved. So if you're ever struggling with one particular area on your credit report, start looking for trade lines for that specific part of that credit that needs to be fixed. And this is especially true for those young people trying to get them scat packs and the Hellcats. Man, if you 18, no credit age, like 6 months up to just 1 year, and you try to go into that dealership, man, they're gonna laugh at you. They're gonna say, go find your mom, your dad, a co-signer. Because with that young credit age, you're not gonna get approved for nothing. And if you do get approved, you're gonna walk out that door with 25 to 30% interest because they're not gonna be trusting you, lending you that money. Number 2 is adding positive payment history. So payment history makes up 35% of that credit report. So why not start adding positive payments to outweigh those negative payments that you had? Let's say you had a couple, 1 or 2 late payments only. Now, if you start doing things like reporting your rent, you could use services like Boom Pay or Rent Reporters to start adding that positive payment history. So guys, like I said, 35%, don't sleep on that. That's a lot. That weighs a lot on your credit. So go ahead and start improving that payment history with Boom Pay or Rent Reporters. I'm going to put the link in the description so you guys can check it out and do the research for yourselves as well. Number 3 is utilization. Utilization is another huge component of that credit report. Guys, it's 30% of that credit score. So 30% right next to that 35% with payment history. If your utilization is 80%, close to 90%, close to 100%, man, focus on paying off that debt. Don't worry about everything else. Pay off all your bills, but also worry about paying off that debt, because if your utilization is that high, that's holding your score down here. You can have all the positive payments in the world, but if your utilization is at 90, I've seen people with a perfect credit report but just super high utilization be in the low 600s or high 500s. So you want to make sure you're in that high 700s, close to 800 by improving that utilization. So a good thing you can do is look up the snowball method. I'm not going to get into it in this video because it's a lot to explain. But if you YouTube snowball method, we even talked about it in our past videos, you can start paying off your debt as fast as possible with that and reduce your utilization. So once your utilization gets in the sweet spot between 1 to 10%, you're going to see that credit score go up like crazy. I've seen personal clients go up like 150 points just by improving their utilization. The next thing we're going to talk about is reducing inquiries and getting pre-qualified for that car. So instead of going to dealership A, dealership B, dealership C and getting denied, or running your credit just to find out you didn't like that car and getting like 90 inquiries at the end of the day and just wasting your time, don't do that. Go ahead and go to a credit union, your local credit union. If you look up in your area, guys, research is key. Everything you do in life, you have to research. So go ahead and look up the best credit union that can help you. When you find that credit union, go ahead and talk to them and see what they can get you approved for and what they can pre-qualify you for. So let's say they qualified you for a $50,000 loan. Now you can start shopping around dealerships to look for the best car that is in that budget, because you already have your set loan and your set interest rate, so you don't have to worry about that. Now you just have to find the car that you're gonna like, right? So, and guess what? This is a lot of people don't think about this. Let's say they gave you that $50,000 loan. Now, if you get a car between $45,000, or basically the bill of sale ends up being less than $50,000, you just got that nice luxury car without down payment. A lot of people think you got to put $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 for a down payment. You don't. If that car is under that bill of sale, you just got that car without a down payment. The only time you're going to really need a down payment is if you're buying cars over $150,000, things like that, when a down payment is actually necessary to make a good monthly payment or car note on it. So guys, get out of that old way of thinking and start realizing what you can do with a good credit score. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to comment down below what you learned or what you will do with this new knowledge. Guys, I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more videos coming soon.